Forward, that's it, off and running in this Patrick Mitchell and Co Limited maiden race for 4yo Geldings heading away. Plenty keen to be prominent. Down the outside is going to be River Dunn. Won the first to show in company with Come On So. They in turn have been followed as they make their way on around the bend to take them on towards number 1 by Bonnie Success, and right in behind these then races Follow Your Luck, and out wider to find Enzo de Mazesh, who in turn has been followed by Lustig Ningelber, and mistake of the first on shipping. Some strides after the fence there was Cool Boy Christie. Cool Boy Christie's out of it at fence number 1. Horse galloping away, just waiting for James Welsh to rise as they make their way on now towards fence number 2, and it's close to call up front as then the inside races River Dawn. They in turn have been followed back in second spot as they go out over it by Come On So, who's jumped through the lead at the second. So Come On So from River Dawn. Right in behind these then races Follow Your Luck, and they in turn have been followed next up in the field by Enzo de Mazesh, who in turn has been followed further back by Bonnie Success. Jars with Jacko is next, and then behind Jars with Jacko races Lustig den Engelbert, and back in behind them as they swing the bend and come back into view. Further back in the field is the list ticker towards the rear. So the field being preceded by the riderless horse make their way on around the bend on towards number 3, and up front with the call it is River Dunn who has the advantage, being chased in second spot by Come On So. Enzo de Mazet is next, and they in turn are being tracked next up in the field by Follow Your Luck with Bonnie Success. Jars with Jacko. Lustig den Engelbert comes next, and they in turn are being tracked by Never Seen Him Coming, and last of all is the list ticker. Making their way around the bend, that's going to take them back into the home straight, and as they do so, up front with the advantage, it is still this River Dawn who has the advantage from Enzo de Mazesh. They in turn have been followed over in third by Follow Your Luck. Slow jump there by Come On So in fourth. Bonnie Success comes next, and they in turn have been tracked next up into the field by Jars with Jacko with Lustig den Engelbert, who comes next, and they in turn have been followed by Never Seen Him Coming, and last of all is the list ticker. Racing on towards the fence that will last in a couple of circuits time. It looks like they're going to be bypassing the fence past the winning post as they make their way on now. It is River Dawn unpacking with the advantage, being chased in second spot by Follow Your Luck and Dara Higgins. Wide outside of that one races Enzo de Mazet, Owen Finnegan, who in turn has been followed by Come On So and Shane Cotter. Around that one's outside is Bonnie Success and Barry Stone. Barry took her previous contest. Jars with Jacko and Jack Hendrick come next as they make their way on around this fence. They in turn have been followed next up in the field by Lustig den Engelbert and Troy Welsh, with further back behind these then to Never Seen Him Coming and Rob James, and last of all is the list ticker and Ross Sugaru. Making their way on now towards fence number 7, and as they do so, with the advantage, it is River Dawn who's going to rise at it in front from Follow Your Luck in between horses. Enzo de Mazet out a bit wider, and they in turn have been tracked next up in the field by Bonnie Success, who in turn has been followed by Come On So, and then Jars with Jacko. Lustig den Engelbert comes next, and towards the rear of the field races Never Seen Him Coming, and last of all is the list ticker. Making their way now, disappearing from view and turning out the back straight to head across the side of the track, and as they do so, still the same line of trees who've led the way since flagfall. They're led by, on the inside, River Dawn, with towards the outside races Enzo de Mazesh. Between them goes Follow Your Luck, and they in turn have been followed by Bonnie Success, and next up behind these then comes Jars with Jacko with the blue jacket to Come On So next. Lustig den Engelbert comes next, and they in turn have been tracked out over it by the list ticker, and last of all, and really struggling in rear now, is Never Seen Him Coming. Making their way around the bend as Never Seen Him Coming is getting tailed off at the back of the field and will likely be shortly eased, but as they make their way on now back into the home straight, it is up front River Dunn with the advantage. At the back of the field, Never Seen Him Coming calls it a day before that fence, but as they continue on now between their two fences in the home straight, it is River Dawn from in second spot races Follow Your Luck, and Enzo de Mazet over on the far side, and they in turn are being followed next up in the field by Come On So with Bonnie Success and Jars with Jacko. Lustig den Engelbert towards the back of the field, and there was a slight peck on landing there at the back of the field by the list ticker. Making their way out in their final circuit, they've got 4 more fences left to jump as they continue to bypass this fence past the winning post, but as they make their way into the bend, it is close to call up front between Follow Your Luck in the centre, then the inside is River Dun. Towards the outside of these then races Enzo de Mazet, as losing ground quite rapidly now is River Dun, is dropped right out to be the overall marker. So they make their way on around the bend now, and it's Follow Your Luck with Enzo de Mazet around the outside, Bonnie Success in third. They in turn have been followed by Jars with Jacko, with Come On So next in front of Lustig and Ingleborough, who in turn has been followed over by the list ticker, and they're away from the long time leader River Dun. Making their way on around the bend now, they've got just 3 more fences left to be jumped, and a long run before they meet the third last, and Follow Your Luck down the inside from Enzo de Mazet towards the outside as they make their way into the bend. They in turn have been followed as they disappear briefly from view by Bonnie Success around the outside as they continue on now to make their way on towards their third last fence, and coming back into view it is Follow Your Luck from Enzo de Mazet. Right in behind these then races Bonnie Success, and they in turn have been followed by Jars with Jacko, with just in behind them then comes the list ticker, and then Lustig Ingleborough as they go on towards the third last fence. And over in front it was Follow Your Luck from Bonnie Success, who touches down around the outside in second. They in turn are opening up 10 lengths in advance over the next one racing, which is Enzo de Mazet, who in turn has been followed by Jars with Jacko, and then the list ticker and Lustig to the neighbour. And towards the back of the field then has Come On So. Pulled up at the back of the field there was River Dun as they make their way on towards the second last fence. It's Bonnie Success over on the far side, then the inside is Follow Your Luck. The two appear to have it between them. They're a long way clear of Enzo de Mazet in third. Last one jumping it there was the list ticker. Everything else called it a day before 2 out, making their way on towards their 15th and final fence. And it's Bonnie Success from Follow Your Luck over on the near side. Precious little to choose between the two. Could be down to the jump at the final one. Bonnie Success over on the far side with the slightly better jump from Follow Your Luck over on the near side. Very close to call between the two as they go inside the closing stages. Bonnie Success and Follow Your Luck, it's going to be very tight between them. Bonnie Success and Follow Your Luck could be either way. We lost 2 at the last. The two that's apart there were Enzo de Mazet, and also coming down at the final fence for the list ticker photo finish with just the 2 finishers, 13 Follow Your Luck, and also in contention there was Bonnie Success. Could be either way, judge will decide.